Welcome to the Weekend Show. If this is your first time in our channel, we want to extend you a very sincere welcome. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. Today we have what I think is a fun and exciting build. What do you think, Alpita?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
What we're going to show you is how to take a 2x6,
1x6.
1x6, I'm sorry, stock, not really expensive wood. In fact, this project we did buy the wood, but that's all we needed really, and it cost us less than $2. No,
Well,
that's not true. We also bought
it was about $3.50 for
dowel.
the dowel.
And why we bought the dowel, you say? We are going to build today a classic looking box without using any metal fasteners. The way the boxes used to be built, and I think it allows a very elegant look, and you will enjoy this build. It is an easy build, it takes some time, would you agree?
Yeah.
But it is not really a difficult build, and in the process we also show you how to build a jig in case you don't have a drill press. We have a drill press that actually could be used in this project. The box was not too big for us, but you can scale this up. For example, I was thinking this would make a very nice chest for blankets, maybe even using bigger dowels. What do you think, if you were to scale it up?
Yeah. It would depend on the look that you're going for on your detail, yeah.
Right. Well, and you can do a lot of things. I mean, you can... but everything in the box, even the top is a friction fit top. We did not use any hinges. So everything in this box is using wood material, and we've used our wood mallet that we built in this channel. And I'm going to put a link below, and also through the video I'm going to put a couple of times a link to the video of how to make that mallet. So I hope you enjoy this build. Please stick around, enjoy this build, watch some other of our videos, and we're going to show you exactly how we build this project. For this build we're going to build a very simple jig that allow us to align the holes correctly each time. And the jig simply is composed from a piece of wood and another thinner piece of wood that we're going to connect in this orientation. And we're going to show you in a moment how we're going to use them. So I've marked the thickness of our board here, and we're going to drill our hole using our drill press, and that will ensure that all our holes are drilled straight for our project. I think that's approximately middle.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that smell is so good. Can you turn it on? And this is our jig. We can actually cut it smaller if we wanted to. It doesn't make a difference. And I think I'm going to hit it with a couple of brad nails, even though I don't think it will come off the way it is now. Now if you want to use this jig for multiple occasions, You might want to put a metal, maybe a brass hose in it, not hose, pipe in it. So as the drill goes in and out, you're not enlarging the hole significantly.
Why don't you do it the other way so you can...
Hmm?
Why don't you put the board the other way so that you can support the board with your left hand and use the saw with your right?
Because I really cannot turn the saw on.
With your right hand?
That's what I was doing.
Okay.
So all we're doing now is simply cutting the pieces for our box. That seems pretty even. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Inside, you think?
Yes.
Like so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good. Well, that can probably happen here. We have assembled our box, and it's now held together with hot glue. And we could use our drill press, and we might do that for the majority of the holes. But to show you that the little jig works very well, we are going to first use the little jig, if I can find it. Yeah, it is. So here's our little jig, and what is neat about it is, if you go on the edge, you can see that we are outside our perimeter. So we're going to move in to make sure that we are in the correct spot. And now we can use a little clamp to hold it for us. Right?
Yep.
And now we're going to make the hole, and now the hole has to be so as you see, we did not blow the board in either direction, right?
Right.
So we're going to move that now to approximately the middle and make another hole. I think I want 3 holes per side, or you think just 2?
I think 3.
And we're repeating the process here.
Make sure you're straight then.
Well, that's what that does. It doesn't allow you to go. And the idea behind the TIG is exactly that, right?
Okay.
No?
Yep.
Yep, we're good. And the last one, let's see, we go in the edge, we know we're on the edge, and then we're going to come back a little bit, right there.
And you're probably going to need to place that on that side.
Okay. And as you see now, we have our 3 holes. I don't know if you can see in. We need to blow because they are.
Okay.
Be careful. And all I'm doing is making sure that there is nothing in there. Right? Let's see. So we'll put glue in there.
I don't think you need it. Might have been good to take the label off that though.
So the rest of it will be repetitive. We're going to make the same process in all sides of the box and insert the dowel. Okay? Alright, we can start.
And then are you going to show them how you're going to cut it flush?
Well, yeah. Where is my saw? It has fallen.
Hold on.
Well, I think I can go more in. So, on the first one, I don't think I'm all the way where I need to
Okay,
be.
so you're going to use the mallet to drive that in a little further. Okay.
And I'm going to that's quite a lot.
Yeah, that is.
And if you want to see how we make this mallet, I'm going to put a link upstairs. Upstairs. This is a mallet we made ourselves. It was one of our projects and works very well for this project.
And so that went in a good 1.5 inches from what it was. So now you can take the saw again, which is just there,
If I can find it. Oh,
right there. And now, as you can see, that is
and that will become part of the charm of this design, right?
it is quite flush with the board. Mhm. Now, the boards are pine, and the dowel is a poplar dowel, so you can tell that there is a difference in the wood. But I think that's one of the things you're going for with this design, right?
I want it to be a, what you call it, difference or contrast, I guess.
Contrast. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just finish that with the other
And we'll do it on all sides, and then we'll come back.
all 4 sides and 3 per side.
So as you can see, the dowels just represent a nice visual element, and the box needs a little bit of a sanding, I would say. And we will continue and show you how we're going to complete it. Now go.
Okay. So we have the bottom on our box. We're measuring for our top placement. What we did was use a scrap piece to measure all the way around. We do want a lip of an overhang here. So we've used this as a spacer. We have our box on all 4 sides. We use this. Once we were happy with the placement, kept this box itself in place, used our pencil to scribe a line, remove the box itself, and then we have a piece of wood that we had cut off. It is the same thickness as each of the sides, so we're using that describe the inner lines. And what we're doing is lining that board up with the outer line and then scribing a line on the inside. Did that for all 4 sides. Now we have a line all the way around that coincides with the inside of our box. And you can see the lines match up. And then what we're going to do, on the top of the lid, we're going to insert some dowels in the way we did on the 4 sides, so that we'll have that detail to it. And
But
then
those are not going to be functional.
they won't be functional. It'll just be a detail for beauty. And then we're going to use something somewhat similar to this on the inside here that will create a friction closure for the lid, and it'll help hold it in place, but you can still remove it whenever you want to.
So for the decorative part of our top, we're using the same jig we used before. And the only difference is we put a depth indicator in our drill bit because we don't want to go through the thickness of our wood here. So again, all we're going to do is go down until the blue tape. Don't do that. Okay.
And so we'll do that for all 6 holes for the top.
So we drilled 6 holes the same way we saw you the first. Again, we had the depth indicator on our drill, so we will not go through. And now we are going to fill with the same material, which I believe is popular. We're going to put plugs in here, and that will maintain the look that we have throughout the box. But again, these have absolutely no functional purpose at all. These are just for aesthetic value. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have cut our friction pieces, and we need to make sure that they actually go in and out fairly easily. And I'm going to use the clamp on this one. I will not use the clamp on this one because the clamp fell.
Yep.
So all we're doing is making sure that this is a good fitment, and this actually is a little tight, so we need to cut it a little bit to make it a little looser. But that's why you do a dry fit. And our pieces here, those are working fine.
Here's the other one.
Yeah. So our side pieces are fine. We need to shorten slightly this, very, very little. Just using the sander, I think will do it. All right. So. Here we created the friction fit for the top, and we are going to put it on the top after we make sure that it is the correct dimension. So we're going to do a dry fit. Yep. I think so. What do you think?
Seems like it's a pretty good fit to me.
Yeah. All right. I took it apart, sorry. I don't have enough glue here. All right. So it seems that it is. My impatience took the best of me because I didn't want to wait until it was done. But you know. All right. So we'll show it to you when it is done. And again, this is going to be the orientation. We are going to glue it here, and this will provide the friction meat we need. So here is our box, and we are putting some glue on. And then we're going to put it using our marks, right? We're going to give it a few moments to dry, and then we're going to try it. But here is the final project. And we debated about cutting it in half. We could easily cut this in half or not. And if we decide to do it, it will be an easy process. We decided to leave it as it is for now, but we might change our mind. All right, folks, and here is the friction fit top. And is it friction enough? Can you lift the whole box with it or not?
Not
quite.
Not quite.
But it is the top is not going anywhere though. I mean,
Right. It's going to be pretty solid, and so
okay.
it's
Good.
a little bit tight on the one end, but you can still get it out without taking the.
So let's show all the components now. The top has a friction fit, and it has the dowels as a visual element to help the look. We have actually sanded the box. Do we need to do more sanding, you think, or
We
we're
probably
good?
need to do a little more.
So we might do a little more sanding, but in essence the project is finished. Now, does it have do we have an orientation or not
What do you mean an orientation?
for the box? Does it the lid can go either direction, or it has an
I think it really
orientation?
does have an orientation the way it fits in there better. So it's going to fit in there, but if I flip the lid around, it does.
Okay.
It does. It did.
All right. Good. I think that's a better fitment, right?
Okay.
And it is a nice. I would call it almost classic little box. What do you think?
I think it could use some type of a finish, whether
Yeah,
that's
I'm going to put linseed oil on it,
oil. Okay.
and we're going to show it to you after we put the oil on it.
Okay.
Linseed oil will help either, and hairbrush. And we only want we don't want the bottom, you know, or the inside.
Yeah, but we need the sides of the top.
Yes.
There's
you
a
can
really
see.
good. You can see the color change on that really well.
You could have if you didn't move it. Okay, folks, and this is our finished project. As you can see, the dowels make a very nice The dowels make for a very nice detail, and it is what structurally holds this together. The dowels on the top are not really structural, they are just for look. But again, in the bottom we have dowels, and that's what keeps this box together. It has a very nice feel to it. What do you think? I mean, you held it through the build.
Yeah, it's nice.
And we have a friction fit. You can definitely, like most of our projects, I like to do projects that we can scale up or scale down. I must say this is one of my favorite projects.
Turned out nicely.
And it definitely allows you to expand and put your creativity into a project. You can scale it up, as I said before. You can even scale it down and make maybe a small jewelry box with smaller pieces of wood and a friction fit.
Yeah.
And very small dowels. I mean, dowels can come in very, very small size.
Yeah, they come in like 1/8 even.
So you can have the same look on a very small box. I like the look. You could soften it and make it rounded. For this project, I wanted it to be, should I use the word masculine or?
Angular.
Angular. And I really love how this came up. What do you think?
Turned out nice.
So it is excellent look, and there is nothing metal on this, nothing to rust, nothing to go bad. And of course, we now have a little jig that we did show you how we build it early in the episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so. We are moving towards 2,000 subscribers. I don't remember where we are. We're at 1667, I believe. And we're going to do a giveaway for the 2,000 subscriber mark. So stay tuned for that and help us grow by sending this video and our channel to your friends, so you would be eligible for our giveaway. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no reason. Again, from the Garage Woodworker, and we hope you have a great week. We're going to see you on Wednesday with another tips, tricks, or automotive video. And take care, build something. Let's build something together.